Michael J. Fox, recently, at 64, made headlines with a shocking revelation. There's someone he doesn't want at his funeral. Who could it be, and why? Stay tuned, because this goes deeper than you think. Fox has been captivating audiences for over 4 decades, starting with his breakout role as Alex P. Keaton in Family Ties. He wasn't just another Hollywood actor. He had a charm that made you feel like he could be your friend. Born in Edmonton, Canada in 1961, Fox grew up in a military family and moved around constantly. At just 15, he dropped out of high school to pursue acting, moving to Los Angeles with almost no money and sleeping on a mattress on the floor. After years of auditions and small roles, he landed Family Ties in 1982, which made him a household name. But Back to the Future in 1985 made him a global star. He almost didn't get the role, but when he did, he filmed both shows day and night, sleeping only a few hours. By the late 1980s, he was unstoppable, starring in hit films like Teen Wolf and The Secret of My Success. Then, in 1991, at age 29, his life changed. He noticed a small tremor in his finger that grew worse, and doctors diagnosed him with young-onset Parkinson's disease, an incurable condition that affects people under 50. The diagnosis rocked him, but he continued to fight with grace, humor, and determination, making him an inspiration to millions. He started drinking heavily, trying to self-medicate, trying to numb the fear, anger, and grief for the life he thought he'd have. He could have kept quiet forever, suffering in silence, but the stress of hiding it was eating him alive. For 7 years, Fox didn't tell anyone outside his immediate family about his diagnosis. He continued working, starring in movies and TV shows, all while hiding tremors that were becoming harder and harder to control. He developed tricks to conceal his symptoms. If his hand shook, he'd put it in his pocket or clutch something. He timed his medication carefully so the tremors were minimal during filming. He adjusted his acting style, using movements that disguised the shaking. In many ways, it was the performance of his lifetime, pretending to be healthy while... In 1996, he starred in Spin City as Mike Flaherty, a fast-talking deputy mayor. The role demanded energy and physicality, and Parkinson's was getting harder to hide. Co-stars sometimes noticed the tremors, but Fox would joke it off. The drinking got worse. He's been open about using alcohol to calm the tremors and cope with the fear that his body was betraying him. He stayed functional, never missing work, never showing up drunk, but he was privately self-destructing. Tracy Pollan, his wife, stood by him through everything. They had 3 more children during this time, twins Aquina and Skylar in 1995, and Esme in 2001. Fox says his family kept him going and gave him a reason to fight. In 1998, he went public with his diagnosis in a Barbara Walters interview. The response was overwhelming. People rallied around him, admiring his courage. He left Spin City in 2000, receiving an emotional send-off. Fox didn't stop acting. He made guest appearances on shows like Scrubs, Boston Legal, Rescue Me, and The Good Wife, proving he could still perform despite tremors. Parkinson's isn't temporary, it's a constant companion. Fox describes Parkinson's as unpredictable. Some days are manageable, others overwhelming. Tremors are the most visible symptom, but the disease also affects balance, speech, muscle control, sleep, mood, memory, and thinking. Medication helps, but it causes side effects too. Levodopa can lead to dyskinesia, jerky movements that can be as disruptive as tremors. It's a constant balancing act. Fox has had surgeries, including spinal surgery to remove a tumor that temporarily left him unable to walk, and he's suffered broken bones, infections, and setbacks. He's had to give up things he loves. He can't play guitar or type easily anymore, and simple tasks like buttoning a shirt take effort. But Fox hasn't lost everything. He still has his humor, sharp mind, family, and friends, and he still has his mission: finding a cure. The Michael J. Fox Foundation has funded over $1.5 billion in Parkinson's research since 2000, becoming the largest nonprofit funder in the world. Fox threw himself into the work, testifying before Congress, pushing for more funding, and supporting stem cell research. He became the face of Parkinson's, using his celebrity to raise awareness and money. Fox also formed lasting friendships in Hollywood, including a lifelong bond with Back to the Future co-star Christopher Lloyd, and close ties with Family Ties and Spin City cast members. But he knows Hollywood friendships can be complicated. When the work ends, many people drift apart. Recently, Fox has spoken more openly about death and his funeral. For someone who has lived with Parkinson's for over 3 decades, thinking about the end isn't depressing, it's practical. With his dark sense of humor, he's joked about who he'd want there and who he wouldn't. One name that came up was Johnny Depp, because Fox joked Depp could turn a calm goodbye into a spectacle. George Clooney was another, since his charisma could steal the spotlight. His point is clear. He wants a low-key, intimate, drama-free farewell. When Fox gets serious, he talks about peace. "I'd like to just not wake up one day," he has said. No drama, no painful decline, just a quiet exit, preferably in his sleep, with his family around him. He doesn't want a big Hollywood affair with paparazzi or performative grief. He wants a small gathering of true friends and family, people who genuinely cared and will genuinely miss him. Fox has spent over 4 decades in an industry where appearances matter more than reality. He knows the difference between real friends and Hollywood friends, and for his funeral, he wants only the real ones. His wife Tracy tops the list. They've been married since 1988, and she's been his rock through everything. His 4 children, Sam, twins Aquina and Skylar, and Esme, are also included. Fox has said being a father has been one of the greatest joys of his life, and watching his children grow has given him purpose and motivation to keep fighting. He wants the small circle of friends who have stuck by him, those who call to check in, visit without cameras, and treat him like Michael the person, not Michael J. Fox the celebrity. He also wants people from his foundation, those who have worked alongside him in the fight against Parkinson's, sharing his passion for finding a cure and helping others. And he wants, above all, peace. No crying and wailing, no over-the-top eulogies, no performative grief. Just quiet acknowledgement of a life lived, battles fought, and finally, rest. As Michael J. Fox enters what he calls the back 9 of his life, he continues to inspire. He's working on a new documentary about his life and his foundation's work, and he makes occasional public appearances. He continues advocating for research and funding, and he thinks about his funeral not with fear, but with practical acceptance. After 33 years of living with Parkinson's, death isn't an enemy. It's simply the end of a long journey, one he's traveled with more courage than most of us will ever need. If you loved learning about the iconic stars of old Hollywood, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more behind-the-scenes stories, trivia, and all things vintage glam. Join the conversation in the comments below. Who's your favorite old Hollywood celebrity and why? Make sure to ring the bell so you never miss a new video on the golden era of cinema.